And introducing the opponents from the Tony state of North Carolina, Colin, Rock, and from the Sunshine State of Florida, Ted Disaster.
The #1 contenders to the Unified Tag Team titles, Cody Rhodes, Ted DiBiase. They're looking to make a statement here and get on the good graces of the WWE Champion, Randy Orton. They can do that here by taking down Robert Roode. Cody Rhodes can do just that. But Robert Roode is no easy path to go through, as you see he delivers a power driver here. Of course, we're still trying to get word on who Rey Mysterio is going to team up with, as he's set to go against the Hart Dynasty here. The Hart Dynasty, their hometown. Big right hands by Cody Rhodes. And Cody Rhodes stomping out Robert Roode for the time being. Irish whip. Spine buster. Cody Rhodes. I think Robert Roode has had enough. Of course, the matchup, Mysterio and his mystery tag team partner against the Hart Dynasty. That follows this matchup here. Another spine buster by Rhodes. And Cody Rhodes is hanging tough here with Robert Roode, one half of the Unified Tag Team Champions. Of course, speaking of getting on the good graces of Randy Orton, Randy Orton is going to have his eyes glued in to our main event. And you see Robert Roode rolls up Cody Rhodes, only gets a 1 count, as Triple H takes on John Cena. Still to come here tonight, our main event on this edition of Monday Night Raw. Of course, next Monday night, we're in the hometown of the WWE Champion Randy Orton. The Go Home edition. All the latest news, updates, and the updated card will be unveiled next Monday night. If matches are made before we go on the air, don't forget to check us out on the Blogspot page. Over the top with that clothesline, but he's on the wrong side of the tracks. And there's Ted DiBiase waiting on Robert Roode and Cody Rhodes. And it's a 2-on-1. Where in the hell is the Tennessee Cowboy? And Robert Roode is handling his own, but not for long. Huge clothesline connected by Cody Rhodes. And Cody Rhodes, this bone rush to steel steps. And Robert Roode better get back in the ring, or he's gonna be in trouble. Where's James Storm? He rolls back into the ring. Next time, Robert Roode, if you wanna send Cody Rhodes or anybody over the top and to the outside, and you got James Storm, send him into your corner. Big right hand by Cody Rhodes. Perhaps Robert Roode feeling the ill effects of that double team on the outside. That's not going to matter here, because Robert Roode's going to have to finish what he started if he wants to send a message to Team Priceless. Otherwise, they're going into SummerSlam with the clear advantage. Pouncing of the head. And he locks in the sharpshooter. Shades of Bret Hart. Cody Rhodes is definitely having his... Robert Roode is back up. I say that's the opening he needed. Connects with a huge clothesline out of nowhere. And Cody Rhodes is putting the boots to one half of the Unified Tag Team Champions. And this is a one-on-one matchup. Plant some What a DDT. Rolls him up.
1.
Only at 1 count. As you see James Storm looking on, there's nothing he can do for the time being as Cody Rhodes is having his way. Rolls him out. Small package.
Rope break.
Or should I say rolling pin, excuse me. Spine buster connecting. Back to a vertical base. Plants him with another DDT.
1, 2.
Kick out at 2 by Robert Roode. And there's a body drop by Rhodes. And Rhodes again. Going for the quick cover.
2.
Kick out at 2. Could have been 2.5. That doesn't matter. Cody Rhodes. Robert Roode fights off Rhodes. And a reverse suplex. And a camel clutch. And Rhodes fights his way out of that one. Springboard. Clothesline does not connect. They lock up. Rolls him up.
1.
One-legged Boston Crab. Trying to take away the legs of one Robert Roode. Suplex. And I gotta say, Cody Rhodes, for the majority of this match, he's held his own with Robert Roode. I don't care what Randy Orton says, he has to be impressed here. Of course, I spoke to Randy Orton. He said he won't be impressed until the Unified Tag Team title is in the camp of the Legacy. Well, that will happen at SummerSlam. Cody Rhodes and Ted DiBiase locks in the sharpshooter and has Robert Roode tapping out here. Cody Rhodes with the win. We'll be right back. On the next edition of Friday Night SmackDown, after last week's Triple Threat match for the World Heavyweight Championship, Samoa Joe once again came out on top. But now the question remains, is there anything left for Samoa Joe to do to the Main Event Mafia? You're gonna want to tune in this Friday night. Many questions will be answered on the next edition of Friday Night SmackDown, exclusively on YouTube. Back here on Monday Night Raw, we're set for Calgary's own to make their way to the ring.
On the way to the ring, from Canada, Ted Hall. And from Canada, David Harry Smith.
Teddy Hart, David Hart Smith on their way to the ring, looking to avenge the loss from last week when Rey Mysterio proved that he belonged with the primetime players here on Monday Night Raw, winning the 2-1 handicap match. But who does Rey Mysterio have as his tag team partner? We're moments away from finding that out, but here he comes. Still not in the good graces of the fans.
And introducing the opponents from San Diego, California, weighing in at 175 pounds, Rey Mysterio.
Of course, Rey Mysterio was unsuccessful in his match against John Cena at the Great American Bash. But Roode last week came back on a winning track. Let's see if he can keep that up. Wait a minute! It's Batista!
Making his way to the ring, weighing in at 318 pounds, Batista.
So let me get this straight. Batista has agreed to be the tag team partner of Rey Mysterio. Has he too turned his back on the fans? Well, definitely gonna want an explanation for this one, Batista. Alright, here we go. Teddy Hart and Rey Mysterio starting off for their respective teams. And a drop kick to the knee, and Rey Mysterio is looking to continue from last week. And Batista already showing that he has to back up Mysterio. But you know the history of Mysterio and Batista. And Mysterio got himself one hell of a partner here in Batista. I say that could result in a win here. Face crusher by Mysterio.